Hey Taurus, welcome to your X spread here in April. I will do a past, present and future read regarding your ex, okay? I'll leave information for what decks of cards I'm using in the description box, so go ahead and check that out. We see straight away the Chariot reverse jumped out. So, a relationship coming to a halt. The past, okay, that's fine. We understand that already. This is something that's already happened. This is somebody leaving in the Chariot by themselves. Okay, so it looks like, you know, what was once a happy home, somebody left here. It seems like a very divine union. We see the 1111 could have even been a marriage that somebody has left here, okay? Could have been a Cancer or a fire sign here. Doesn't really matter about signs. It's the energy that they're in. What was once a very happy relationship, quite divine actually with those cards, now became, you know, this burden, this weight that you had to carry with you, this stress. 10 of Wands here. So this is a 10 of Wands and this is a 9 of Swords. So it brought around stress, anxiety, sleepless nights, this heavy weight to carry that seemed impossible to put down or let go of or forget. So this was somebody you can't forget, probably because, like I said, it seems a very divine relationship here at the beginning because we have the Chariot and the 4 of Wands. But it's become, in the past, you know, quite a burden on you and brought you a lot of stress, had you overthinking and carrying the weight for somebody else. So you could have been carrying the whole relationship, trying to keep it together, while somebody was just watching it fall apart, and they seem to get in their Chariot and exit the building here. You know, seems like they've left you here with a lot of stress and anxiety, not knowing here how to put down this burden. So let's see. Page of Cups, yeah. You could have been naive to what they was up to. They could have been lying to you, all sorts of things here. It could have been another water sign for some, but I feel like you could have tried once they left here, because the Page of Cups mirrors the Chariot here. You could have asked them to come back. I feel like you're calling out to them to come back. You know, it's like watching them just ride away on this Chariot and feeling quite helpless here, because we have that innocence of this Page of Cups and that naivety, like just wanting and waiting for them to turn around and look at you. This is what I'm feeling here. Like you just want them to turn around, see you, see what you're going through and how much hurt they caused you here. That's very sad. But it's like, I feel like you want them to see what you had, not what it had become. It was probably a burden for both of you, but I feel like one of you more than the other was carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders here. And then, you know, it turned into these sleepless nights and you awake all night, either trying to contact them. So you could have been trying to message them, as this is a page, and ask them to sort it out. Let's work on things. But I feel their mind was made up with the Chariot. I feel like they was leaving no matter what. Let's see what's going on in the present with you guys. Okay, 6 of Pentacles, trying to find balance in how much you give to the world and how much you keep for yourself here. I feel it can be a very unfair place, the world. It can seem like everybody's just taking and taking and taking with the 6 of Pentacles here. Your world may be even full with people who are only taking from you rather than giving to you. So you need to find that healthy balance and healthy boundary to be able to say no, you know, I'm not going to do that for you, or you need to respect my boundaries. But this is positive energy coming in, positive, solid energy coming in for you in the present. So the Knight of Swords here, it's reversed as well. So the Knight of Swords reversed. These are a reversal deck, but this is reversed. This is somebody who could be still trying to trick you, kind of feel like a know-it-all, so they refuse to listen to you. And this is why, you know, we see them leaving with the Chariot there. They just refuse to listen, refuse to learn their lesson. Hopefully it's not you, Taurus, because this is somebody acting reckless, okay? If you are allowing people to still cross your boundaries, it's letting me know, then letting you know that it is quite reckless to do that. You'll end up drained by these people if you keep allowing them to take from you. Doesn't matter if they're friends, family, a lover. Don't let people cross your boundaries like that. You'll end up drained. Two of Cups. Okay, so you feel like, well, these are your soulmates, so you're supposed to give to them. But this Two of Cups is also reversed here. And it's saying, you know, there is bad soulmates, you know. Well, not bad, but they teach us a lesson. So not everything that glitters is gold, right? Look at this. And again, I feel like what was once very beautiful has gone to the dark side here. You could still be feeling quite sad in the present, Taurus. Maybe they didn't come rushing back and turn around and look at you and see what they'd lost. So in the present, you could still be struggling to find the positivity in this connection. You may feel like, well, there's nothing positive that happened because, you know, I'm her and they're still being a jerk. And people are still taking from you and people still want to use you and mistreat you, but we've got to be accountable for that and got to stop it ourselves, okay? We've got to tell people no. Okay, so the Knight of Wands. So again, we see this player energy. So somebody or even multiple people may come in and out of your life to use you and then leave very quickly again. Okay, you may be saying, look, I know there's more to our connection, but they just come and take what they want and leave very quickly again. This can be an ex that returned during the retrograde, coming in very quickly and leaving again. Okay, so we have this in and out of the relationship. It's got to be balanced. It can't be you being the only one giving and carrying the burden. You're being asked to drop the burden in this situation. Okay, don't carry the relationship for them. Don't allow them to come in and out and have this reckless behavior backwards and forwards just because you feel they're a soulmate. Okay, they've still got to have healthy boundaries in order for us to learn these lessons. Okay, so Queen of Wands and Eight of Swords. Queen of Wands is reversed there. So I feel like, you know, this is inaction, feeling stuck maybe because of this soulmate connection, not knowing what to do, not knowing what direction to take, not knowing if you're taking the right direction because you're blindfolded here. So I feel like more than anything, you're looking for answers about this soulmate connection, and you don't necessarily take the right actions, or you feel like you can only take actions a certain way because your hands are tied here. You may feel like, well, I can't take action towards my soulmate because they only contact me when they want me. If I contact them, they ignore me. And we see this up here. You trying to reach out, they turn their back and go and do what they want to. But for you, you're just left with questions here. But remember, with the Eight of Swords, you're not really stuck here. You can free yourself. So I feel you may be feeling like your hands are tied in this soulmate connection. You can't do anything because you may feel like the power's all with them. If they block you or when they text you and things like that, you may feel like they have control over all of that at the moment. And whether they talk or not, it seems to be up to them. That's not the case. If they come forward and they've been ignoring you, you need to put them on their toes and tell them, who are you to be this in and out of my life? You need to not be scared of losing the soulmate connection and really tell them. So let's see what's going to happen here in the future with this ex. Okay, the Hierophant. Okay, so you both will learn this divine lesson, but here, this is your card, Taurus. So in the future, you are part of their life here, if you want to be, because the choice is yours. Will you take this person back? You know, have they learned their lesson? Have you? That's what's going to be asked in the future. Have you learned your lesson, or are you allowing this in and out? Are you going to treat yourself fairly with the Six of Pentacles? Are you going to demand that other people respect your boundaries and treat you fairly too? And don't feel like it's not up to me how people treat me with the Eight of Swords, okay? It is up to you. If they are mistreating you, coming in and out, not offering you or meeting your needs, you can cut them out and set yourself free. So here with the Hierophant, it seems like the choice is yours, but it definitely kind of feels a bit like a test if you will take them back or not. The Strength card. Okay, so we see here, you know, the reverse of the Strength card. So we do see the battle of those inner demons and, you know, that overthinking and am I worthy? Will I find somebody? Those sort of questions I see reigning in your mind. And you've got to be like this 100% sure and tame these beasts. And if you're not, and, you know, this test comes around, you know, in the future, the divine saying, will you be with this person? And if you're not strong enough to say no, I think there could be a continuation of this, what we're seeing. You carrying the burden, this in and out, this overthinking, this stressing. So I would be honest with yourself. I know a lot of people don't like me to say these things, but I do it because I want you to, you know, get to a good place in relationships. And the Knight of Pentacles here. So this Knight of Pentacles is slow and cautious, and I feel like it's telling you to have caution when making this decision, okay? We have these Knights out, and maybe you was reckless in letting them in and out of your life, and this is why you're on the same vibration as this soulmate. This is why they're coming in, or why you keep meeting these sorts of people. You may feel like, well, it's not my fault I met this sort of person. My hands are tied. But if you keep acting reckless yourself, then the book does start and stop with you, doesn't it? You know, we've got to be accountable for how we let people treat us and not be fearful, because this is that Strength card here reversed. I feel like you're quite a strong character, a strong personality. And I think it's more like ego than self-love. So it comes across to the world that I'm strong, I'm tough. It's not my fault I just keep meeting these sort of people, but I can get over it and I can come back from, you know, this sort of relationship because I'm strong. I feel like you really need to be cautious and understand real relationships take time to build and take work, hard work. I feel like you should be cautious here on this journey in whether you should take this person back or not. So let's see. Ten of Cups. Okay, so your emotional stability came to an end, so it needs now this work on it. This is the reverse of the Ten of the Cups. So I feel like you need to work on this self-love. If you can see the huge Ace of Cups there, being illuminated, I feel like it's time to love yourself. Maybe like this is family as well, just spending time with just the immediate few. This is where you'll get your strength. You should be cautious for your family too, in the sense that maybe if you're in relationships, you don't want, you know, to bring it on your family. They may even have a negative view. Your friends and family may have a negative view of this person or you in relationships in general. But this is saying happiness comes from within, from this self-love here. And this is a lesson that you have to learn. And be cautious with your heart here, I feel. Page of Wands reversed. Look, it almost looks like a devil tail, but I suppose it's supposed to be the Phoenix rising is the message you're supposed to get. But I feel like this could be some hidden drama coming, okay? So be careful, be wise, be cautious, protect your heart and respect your boundaries. Enforce those rules when people try and come in and out of your life and try and drain you. This is the divine asking, have you learnt your lesson? Will you take this person back? That's up to you. We all have free will. Good luck, Taurus.